We're going to have a public hearing tonight on this very issue. But the other reason I'm excited is because it really gives me an opportunity to be a mouthpiece for my constituents, to be the voice that they elected me to be. And a lot of them have expressed to me that they're hoping and praying that this is the year that we finally get this through. Because as Senator Looney stated, you know, it impacts people that are not teenagers, working moms, single parents, and even fathers that are not making enough money to take care of their families and provide the basic needs. You have people working 2 and 3 jobs, which means we have latchkey kids that are raising themselves, and that's no good. So I'm excited, I'm praying that this actually goes through because it's common sense legislation. You know, you can't live off of, and yes, 1010 just went through and we're happy for that, but even at 15, we're still looking at a deficit when it comes to and I don't like the term minimum wage, but a working wage, a livable wage, a sustainable wage, something that will keep people from having to be subsidized. And I don't think that it's fair to the taxpayers of Connecticut that we have to subsidize employers, big corporations that are very profitable because the wages that they pay their employees are not sustainable. So they end up being qualified for things like food stamps and Medicaid and government housing. And the other bill that we're going to be looking at is the Family Medical and Paid Leave. That's another bill that my constituents have come to me with great concern about. It's common sense legislation again, people. I mean, you have to understand that if you are a working caregiver, which I've been, and you have to make a choice between staying home with an elderly parent or grandparent or going to work, sometimes you have to live with those decisions. And everybody doesn't choose to go to work. So now we're looking at someone that may choose to stay home and take care of that person, which means now we're going to subsidize them as well. So I think overall, what we're doing makes sense. I think it outweighs all the naysayers. And I really believe that this is the year to get it done, especially because of the deficit and the budget circumstances that we're facing. This will bring revenue, much needed revenue to the state. So I'm glad to see you here. I hope that I will see you all tonight at the public hearing. I hope that many of you here will be testifying in support of this bill, and I stand in staunch support myself. Thank you.